Shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that is due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the Spirit. Title, The Spirit of Yahweh Shai is the Spirit of Prophecy. Okay? That's a scripture based on Revelation 19 verses 10. The Spirit of Yahweh Shai is the Spirit of Prophecy. And I was listening to the elders live stream yesterday, and they basically made a good point. And he was like, GMS is the only camp that really go into the prophecies. Not all Israelite camps or not all Israelites are prophets. And that done with me because I was like, you know what? That make a lot of sense. I'm like, well, we've said that. We've made mention of other camps not going into prophecy, man. They're with this build the whole black community nonsense. Okay, and they do teach about Israel, okay, and the curses and the white man being wicked, but they don't really extrapolate on the depth of the prophecies, man. Okay, you don't really hear them talking about the nuclear destruction, the chariots, or the deliverance. You don't hear them talking about Jacob's trouble. You don't hear them talking about the MOTB. Mainly, they really don't talk about that at all. Okay, I mean, very seldom that they will mention that, and even if they do make mention of the MOTB, it would be in an off context. It wouldn't really be a thorough breakdown. So that's what kind of distinguish us from the other Hebrew camps, man. Okay, it's the fact that we speak on prophecy. And I know the book of Corinthians, man, it goes into there being different gifts of the body. Okay, you got the power of healing, different offices. You got the power of speaking in tongues, which is different languages. The power of speaking in tongues, which is different languages, by the way. It said the prophets, if the Most High made you a prophet, then that's like the highest office that you can be in is the office of the prophets. If the Lord made you a prophet, then count yourself blessed, right? Because prophets endure much more than anybody walking this face of the earth. Look where Yahweh Shai had to undercover, and he still had to continue to push. Another thing is this too. Oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Damn. That's what we got to get out of these bodies, man. But, yeah, prophecy is the biggest office. That's the biggest gift. At times, the prophets will even over the king. I mean, because usually if a king go off, a prophet is sent to him and he has to rebuke him. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with King David. The same thing when he sent Nathan the prophet to rebuke David and told him, okay, and the Most High sent the prophet. So the prophet has a higher office, man. That's the highest office because of what the Most High tell Jeremiah. He said, look, I ordained thee and made thee a prophet. Okay, since the womb, since he was basically before he was even born. When Jeremiah's spirit was called from the spirit world to be a man on the planet Earth, the Lord already sanctioned that spirit to be in the company of the prophets, man. Okay, and that's what you see out there on the camps, the company of prophets. When we out there speaking, we're just a collective men that have a prophetic message, and we're speaking it and saying things before it could pass. All right, and that's the whole point of being a prophet. Prophet means to just say before. All right, and if you coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you're definitely going to prophesy, because we're in those times. We're in the times that Yahweh Shai is going to raise up the elect. Okay, and the elect is being risen up as we speak through the word, through us gathering the word. Okay, by going out there to the highways and the byways and teaching them the lessons, you know, and that's the whole point. But you got guys out there, they seem to negate that message, and they seem to only want the veneration of men, okay, to be venerated and esteemed of men. Like a lot of camps, they go out there, it's hot outside now, a lot of guys gonna be out there like they was out there the whole time. No, you guys wasn't out there in the winter, you know, you wasn't sharpening your sword, you was taking vacations, man. Scripture say he take his hand off the plow, he's not fitted for the kingdom of heaven. So a lot of you guys, man, you ain't gonna make it because you took your hand off the plow. You know, you took your hand off the plow and you didn't do right according to the spirit, man. You know, you ain't going into the MOTB. Like right now, the brother from Vegas did a lesson on how Esau is weaponizing the food. Okay, basically they want to do away with all the farmland, all the farms, and they want to pretty much make in-city farms, meaning laboratories, factories. They want to grow food in a damn lab. Why do you want to grow food in a lab when you got all this land right here? Okay, this society in this country alone is more land than any goddamn thing. But what he doing is building on everything. Like, let's just say if he had a 30-year plan, if the Lord didn't take his ass out, all the Midwest, all that farmland will be nothing but cities and houses and apartments and condos and factories, concrete. You know, it wouldn't be no land out there because he don't want anybody to be self-sustained. He don't want anybody in the farming industry because that's how you can kind of go around his society, his grid. When you're a farmer, you can live off the grid, so to speak, if you know what you're doing. Okay, but a lot of times they come in and they pay farmers to you know, to euthanize certain things, or to, you know, they got contracts with them, so to speak, to kind of pay them for their livestock. Okay, for the most part. But a lot of times, man, these farmers, man, they've been committing suicide. They've been offing themselves because they see the takeover, man. They like, we ain't making no money, and the fact that these people are they're gonna weed us dry. Like, pay attention to this shit, man. Matter of fact, like, look at this. The trees. These trees are dead. We are in the second week of May, and look at this shit. This shit is dead, man. That's how you know this man is on his way out of here. Look at this. That's to show you right there that this kingdom is done. Everything is dried out. There's no color anymore. I want to say a couple years ago, this shit would have been fully sprouted green. You would have seen more dandelions and so forth. But Esau's a damn devil. But yet, he wants to cut all this down and put fucking concrete jungles in the middle of it, man. Because he don't want anybody living without his ass. He don't want nobody basically living or existing without his say-so. That's why he's getting fucking jacked. That's why the Most High is taking his ass down now, man. Okay? Because this is just, it's a shit show. You know what I'm saying? This is a shit show. And brothers are sick, brothers are off. Like, whatever reason, man, this, I think healing is getting ready to come back. I think the powers is going to come, man, because the brother said it. He said a lot of times when brothers are in this knowledge, their bodies can't handle the extremities of this knowledge. And I'm like, well, I hope that's true. Because I'm not going to lie, man. Like I said, man, I think I've been poisoned or some shit, or my allergies is all fucked up, but I just ain't been, since December, my body has not been the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Ever since December, I have not been the same. It's 5 months. And I'm good some days, but yesterday, after I ate, I just felt like I was finna die, bro. Like, I just felt like really just disoriented. I couldn't, like I was having a fucking stroke or something, man. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know? So I went to my chiropractor, I got my blood checked. My blood, you know, my blood pressure's not high, none of that. You know, my vitals are functioning right. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, either it's carbon monoxide poisoning, or my allergies are just that damn bad all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Because for one thing, the trees are extra pollinated now because they're not getting the oxygen that they need because he's spraying this shit in the air. Like that haze you brothers see out here, those are chemicals. We're breathing that in, and the trees, they can't even sustain it. So now we're basically acting as the trees, breathing in all this carbon, and we're dying from that. That's how I know that the Lord is getting ready to do something, man. You're going to have to do something quick because shit, Revelation 12 and 12, he coming down with great wrath, man. Okay? Like, hey, what it tells you, it says, hey, for the elect's sake, for the elect's sake, those things were cut short. Okay? So these days are speeding up, bro. Like, days are flying by, man, you know, but they're going to get even quicker. Because honestly, we're under attack. And I know I ain't been the only brother that's been feeling like crap, man. Like, you know, feeling lightheaded. I hop in my other vehicle and I smelled exhaust fumes. And, you know, it could just be over time, people smoking around you. You know, you getting in and out of vehicles, you're working outside. Eventually, that shit takes a toll on your lungs, man. You know what I'm saying? It takes a toll on you. And then, before you know it, man, your ass is full-blown sick. You know? So I've been, you know, taking herbs and stuff like that and just trying my best to keep my strength up. But other than that, man, this man got to go down. But this is Bible prophecy because the scriptures say you should wear out the saints. Okay? If you ain't wore out, if you ain't harassed, if you don't feel like you getting ready to fall over on your damn face, then, hey, you know, that's prophecy, man. You know, like, I can't even work out as hard as I want to because it's times I just like, I don't have it in me. I just like, man, I want to go and work out, but I can't even do it because I feel so fucked up. And And I feel like that's taken away from my progress is trying to stay healthy, man. You know, but overall, shit, this devil gotta go. All right, because hey, like I said, man, you other camps out there, you clearly see that this man is the devil. Okay, he's taxing the fucking world. He's taxing the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? He's doing everything he can do to destroy the saints, man. And yet, you other Israelites are turning a blind eye to that. Okay, you got people like this guy Dabu 7. I mean, you got other guys out there that speak on current events, food shortages and stuff like that. How they're euthanizing and chemicalizing everything. They're speaking on things, and they're not coming out saying the white man is the devil because it's a little deeper. But nonetheless, man, you other camps ain't even going into none of that shit, man. Okay, you ain't speaking on the C19. You ain't speaking on the juice mandates. Y'all ain't speaking on the Shanghai. Y'all ain't saying nothing about baby formula being at an all-time shortage or how these women are bugging out. But that's the scriptures, man. Jeremiah 32. When it says, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. A lot of you picklehead ass women out there having all these little kids. And yet now you bugging out because you can't feed them. Because you don't want to breastfeed because you don't want your figure to be disrupted. Like, are you that damn vain and selfish to the point you'll willingly let your baby starve because you can't put poison in it just to keep your fucking breasts? That's why we call you women. You women ain't women, man. You women are fucking monsters, bro. And that's not even a proven fact that when a woman breastfeed that her breast get her she lose. No, I know several women that breastfed and they still had a figure. If anything, breastfeeding tightens the twat up, man. It makes the cooch tighter, man. For all you women out there, do the research. Why you vain? Because you know when you have a baby, your ass like 10 feet wide, and on top of all the fucking rods you done took. So your best bet to do is to breastfeed to kind of get some type of elastically closed down there, man. Okay? Because like I said, man, breastfeeding, that's your food. When you're pregnant and when you have a baby, your body naturally produces milk. Okay? But see, your diets are so fucked up. You eat McDonald's all goddamn day. You eat all this candy. I see women eating hot crunchy curls and fucking Sour Patches for breakfast, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then they wonder why the baby is all bugged out, why the baby is all over the damn place. The baby is fucking dying, suffering. Eating corn nuts and Boston baked beans and Chico sticks and shit, man. What the fuck? And you a grown-ass woman eating that shit, man. I remember I went to the store a couple weeks ago. I made a little gas station stop. And these little two women, they had to be like 15 and 16. At the oldest, 19. And I looked. She had hot crunchy curls, 2 bags of those. I think some cookies, and she had like some candy. And this was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, that's your diet? She said, oh, this ain't for me, this for her. I'm like, but y'all got a whole bunch of shit. I know she ain't finna eat it all by herself. Little girl is fat though. I know she ain't finna eat all this shit by herself. And I just shook my damn head, man. You know, and I was like, these babies are having babies. And this is the reason why these kids all month. This is the reason why you got fucking King Vons and Chief Keeps and Little Reese's and Little Mouses. This is the reason why you got niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all dropped the ball. Want to shoot up and murder every goddamn body. You know? That's why we got to get the hell up out of here. But that's prophetic in nature. You guys ain't going into that, man. All right? Let's see what brothers... Somebody could post Revelation 19 and 10, Baba Kusha. Revelation 19 and 10. The Spirit of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy. All right? Because we are in prophetic times, man. And I mean, it clearly shows. We ain't at the end, and I don't know what to tell you, man. But I got a strange feeling and a good feeling that the Most High is getting ready to do something big. Well, y'all always saying that. Well, the Most High always making big moves, man. You people just too blinded to see it. Like this little apartment complex I used to be in right here to the right. They used to have like these, I don't know what you call it, but they I call them flower trees. They sometimes blossom white or rose, pink, or red. Beautiful tree. That tree ain't even right there no more. That tree was budding every year. This is probably like the first year or two that I haven't seen it bud anymore. And they have a certain good smell to it. But everything is dying, man. And I know they didn't cut it down, but the trees, they're halfway sprouting. So just imagine at this time next year. And then let's say, Lord's will, we don't go another year after that. But let's just say the year after next or next year. Then what? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. we're literally under attack, man. Okay? We're literally under attack. He's doing away with farms. He's killing farmers off, man. He's building up corporations. Everything is just out of hand. It's to the point that people getting ready to lose their fucking minds, man. You know, and you Babylonians, if you were smart, y'all would have been out here. Probably, you wouldn't be going to work. You people, because you got a fucking job that's paying you Federal Reserve notes, you people really think that you are in good case. Do you not understand that diesel gases just went up? Okay, diesel gas in certain states are like $7, $8, man. Here, that shit is like $4.45. That's high as hell for Missouri. Missouri used to have low gas price at $3.81, and it calmed down. Okay, and it's not gonna go down from that point. As long as it's got Biden control of things, this is gonna be the norm. Okay, and it's not gonna go down. You know, everybody hated Trump so much, but nah, Trump actually he actually gave you ass a break. Unlike this dude Biden putting it on you. But you know, I blame you Jakes too. Because you Jakes, you the ones that put Biden in office. Esau wasn't fucking with Biden. Unless they was one of them liberal people. One of them ABC and alphabet people. But them other nations, man, they weren't fucking with Biden. It was you niggas that put him in there. He won 98% of the black vote, man. You Jakes put this nigga in office, man. Esau don't give a fuck if they knew what it was. You know? But Jake thought he was gonna be the next Obama, which technically he is. Because believe it or not, all the shit he's doing, Obama already didn't okay through legislation. So he really is just following Obama shit. But see, this is what happens when you Jakes trust in Egypt, man. Okay, that's why it says, hey, Egypt should be your confusion, should be your shame. Because now you Jakes, man, I wish Trump was still in office. Man, Trump had gas prices to $1.49. Well, you dumb nigga. You the one that went down there and voted. You ain't supposed to be voting any goddamn way, man. Okay? You ain't supposed to be voting. That ain't your people. Go put a damn devil over you. And I mean, the Lord does all things. And it was all through the Spirit. Anyway, he was going to get in there. But the fact you niggas, man, you guilty because you, hey, we have no friend but Caesar, right? And that's the spirit you dumb Jakes come in, man. All right? This is why the Most High is getting ready to wipe y'all asses out. I can't wait. Revelation 19:10. And it reads, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. He says, I am thy fellow servant, thy brethren, and have the testimony of Yahushai. It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy, man. Okay? Yeah, and come, Bashar, Shalom. Yeah, gas is $6.35 in Bahamas. Wow. Wow, $6.35. And the Bahamas is a beautiful little island, man. Can't even go there and enjoy it. But kind, man, Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. So this is the reason why the men of the great millstone are always into prophecy. This is why you will always see us going into 2nd Esdras 11, 12, 14, 13, 15, 16. Okay, going into the prophets, Revelation. We focus on those because we know we in those times, man. It's in season. Prophecy is in season right now. Okay? So contrary to popular opinion to what the churches teach, oh man, the book is sealed. No, the book ain't sealed no more because Yahushua gave us the understanding of it. Okay, read Revelation the 5th chapter, it breaks it down. 2nd Esdras 16 and 21. Behold, victory should be so good, cheap upon earth, that they should think they're in good case. Right, last year, 2 years ago, gas was $1.49, but yet you still had wars, you still had inflation coming, you still had things being euthanized, you still had the government working behind the scenes, destroying things. And it says, and they should think themselves to be in good case, but even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Yep, and that's what happened, man. They thought they were in good case, but all of a sudden, bam, the so-called war in Ukraine, which that shit was all set up, then all of a sudden gas is shot through the roof like the next week. You see what I'm saying? And everybody think, oh, well, Russia and Ukraine had nothing to do with it. This is something that your government has been planning the whole time. All right? But anyway, man, I'm at this spot, brothers, giving all praises and glory honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashimi, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakodash. Double honor to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, shalom and a ball.